Hey everyone. So as you can see, the snow is all melted and life's back to normal here in South Carolina. It's probably about 60 degrees here today. And today I'm going to put some milkweed out and maybe start some tomato plants. So here I am in my flip-flops again, but this time I should be wearing flip-flops. But let's take a little walk in the woods. We did some clearing last week, and I just want to check it out and see how it looks now that it snowed on the property and it's been cold a couple days. You can see, this is the hooves from the deer. They've been all throughout here. They have eaten every bit of corn, and we have another bag of corn that I'll put out tomorrow. And of course the duckies come to greet me, thinking I have something for them. I'll feed them in a little bit. But this whole pile is completely ready to be either used. I may use some of it. We've got a mulcher, and so we'll grind up some of that stuff. That's crazy getting up that hill. Climbing up that hill. I need to put stairs in here. It was quite smart of me to leave a piece of bamboo over here so I could walk with it. So now that's my walking stick. It looks like at one point there was stairs. It looks like a brick. So we'll have to redo that. There's another one. But this is where we cleared all the stuff. Just a pathway where we can walk. And this is, I'm probably going to build a little shed or something here. I've got some windows, and I want to have a window greenhouse. And if you look around, the view from here is quite spectacular because you can see the pond. So yeah, all of this is dying. Still got a lot to go on cutting. But you can see those vines right there. Look at that. Isn't that wild? And all of this, I'm not real sure what that tree is right there. But I'm not real sure if we're going to keep that one. Or I think this one's completely dead. Because look at the vines on it. Isn't that wild? And this one over here. Look at those vines. We've cut them off at the bottom, and they're still hanging at the top. But hopefully what'll happen is over the summer the tree will be able to take back over. And that is a crepe myrtle. And I believe all of those are actually. And so we'll see if they're able to take back over also. I just love this view up here. quite nice. You feel like you're right in the middle of a forest. If I can get through over here, I will show. It's a camellia, but it is definitely a tree. Isn't that crazy? That is a camellia bush, and it's got blooms all over it. See right there? But it had vines, I mean just everywhere. And so we cut them all off. In this area, we did this about, I don't know, a month ago maybe. And it looks really good now. You can see from here, this used to be all just vines, and you couldn't even move around here. Laying, or are you birdie again? Huh? Okay. You're just laying. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. I won't take all those eggs. I've got 2 in my pocket and 2 that I got earlier today. I'm glad she's not birdie anymore. So I'm in the chicken run, and I'm going to grab some of the soil that I put up a few weeks ago. That doesn't look great. If I dig down in this, I bet it'll look great. Yeah, it feels pretty good down there. I was just thinking I probably need to go open the greenhouse, because it's 60 degrees out here and the sun's shining. It's alright. It's about 95 in here, but I'm gonna let it get a little bit cooler in here. And I also bought this online, the perlite. I'm gonna mix that in with the soil. And I'm going to dump all of that chunky stuff. I'm gonna probably take out the big. That's a piece of wood. Wow, look at that. Wow, that is so cool. So I'm going to take that, and I want this milkweed to kind of get used to the ground. Used to being in the ground. So I'm going to take it, and I'm sure y'all, well, you may have seen other people do this, and they'll tape it, but I'm not going to tape it. I'm just going to plop it on the top there. But I'm going to take some of these milkweed seeds. Let's see. And a neighbor gave these to me last fall. Okay.
So this is where they've been stored for the last couple months.
You see, they're kind of flying. So I'm going to try to get the seeds out and let this other stuff fly if it wants to. See that? Oop, it's going to fly right in the pool too. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so the seeds are brown, so it's hard to see them. But I'm just gonna kind of rub those in, and I'm gonna take some more and just kind of plop them in there. It's pretty moist, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to take some more soil out of this bucket and just lay it on top so that those things don't fly away. Just tuck that side under, and you see that it's just on top of it. And so I'm just going to take this and set it right down here on the ground, right down here. Probably put it right there and just let it sit until it's time. I am going to take the top off of it. There we go, so it doesn't get too hot. And just let it sit there. And I will get more milk jugs and do more of that. But if you want to get some milkweed seeds for free, I found this thing online today where it says that you can just send a self-addressed stamped envelope to a place and they will send it to you. I'll put that up on the screen right now and you can do that.
Here's the post I saw on Facebook today, and here's my envelope. I'm going to send it out tomorrow.
And I am so excited about planting that I went ahead and bought myself some beautiful flowers because I'm craving spring, and I'm trying to keep myself from planting any seeds yet, any seeds that are going to get too leggy. And so I probably am going to wait on those tomatoes just a week or two more. So this has been sitting here for a really long time. You can see, even though it's been cold, there are still mosquitoes. Let's see. So I think, oh, it smells so bad over here. I think my garlic needs some, not my garlic, my onions need some extra fertilizer. So I am going to take this over there and fertilize. Here's our other bag of deer corn. We just got it at Walmart. So these are the tulips, and actually I need to cover those back up. But here's the onions, and they got hit pretty hard by the cold snap. They'll be just fine. But the potatoes, that was a potato, and that was a potato. They got scalded and ran back into the ground, and I hope they'll come back up. These were leftover potatoes from last year. They seeded themselves. I'm just throwing it right on top because this is not hot. This has been sitting for a long time. Actually, I guess probably since I started making videos, so about a month and a half. So I'm just going to take a handful of leaves, and right here where this tulip is exposed, I'm just going to push the dirt back over. Oh man, there's one completely out. I wonder how that happened. Who knows? Oh no, they're getting soft too. Okay, well, maybe I did that wrong. We will see. I don't know if they're not getting any water. May have to rethink, recoup. Thank y'all for watching.